Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Jennie Montgomery. Welcome to another half hour of information you can use to help you make the most of your time, to keep you informed, and to let you know about goings-on in the greater Augusta area. Today is Makeover Day. From quick day-to-night looks with a local makeup artist to the greatest makeover of all time, perhaps, the Little Mermaid. You know, Ariel, the mermaid, to the woman, the princess. We're going to hear a little bit later from the Augusta Players director, Scott Seidel, and his stars of the upcoming performance of The Little Mermaid. They'll be joining me and we'll have a musical performance. But first, daytime work style to nighttime glam in just a matter of minutes. I want you to walk with me over here to the salon part of the studio and meet Xavier Cisca Ross and her model, Loco. Thank you, ladies, both for being here with us today.
Thanks for having us, Jennie.
Zavia is the owner of Zavia Beauty Boutique. It is a mobile hair and makeup styling business here in Augusta. She provides services such as makeup, braids, locks, hair enhancement techniques, and now braided wigs. And boy, are you going to see an amazing braided wig a little bit later. So I want you to tell us, first of all, Xavier, what you're doing here. This is our daytime, our professional businesswoman look.
Yes, hi. Well, today what I'm doing on Loco is applying a light smoky eyeshadow on her that will enhance her look and bring out her eyes, but very subtly, just for daytime, so it's not too much of a overpowering when she meets her customers in her meetings today. I took the makeup and gave her a light contour on her cheekbone. I did a very, very light highlight. And if you can see her lip area,
beautiful.
Thank you. And if you can see her lip area, what I did was gave her a long wear lip stain. What it does is stay on for her on her lips all day. So that way when she's talking, drinking her coffee, sipping on water, it'll remain there all day. And all she'll need to do is touch up with lip gloss. She's been blessed with great skin.
Yeah.
And so what we did was just went for a very light tinted moisturizer by Hope in a Jar. It's very light and it's quick. It's a 5-minute application. You can put it on. You can go with it. It remains on your face all day without any perspiration.
Then you follow with powder?
With a light powder and a light highlight. So that way it brings out the glow in her skin.
Now, I'm seeing highlight here like in the temple area, right?
Yeah. So what I did was went ahead and took the highlight and went down her nose bridge and on her cheekbones. Wherever the light hits her face, you wanted to just bring it out and enhance it a little bit more.
I'm looking here at the eyeshadow. And how do you get this little fine highlight under her brow?
You know what? What I did was took concealer and used a very narrow angled brush.
Okay.
And used it and applied the concealer right up under there as an artist stroke. So what you do is take the concealer, which is a lighter shade than the foundation, and apply it right up under the brow bone. And you don't even need to apply any highlight eyeshadow on top of that, seeing that we're trying to save time. You just go ahead and apply that there.
So you might be able to take your brush where you've dabbed a little concealer here, or where you're maybe have some circles,
there you go.
And then just a little bit under your brow?
Right up under your brow. Yeah, all you'll need to do is just switch out the brush, so that seeing that this is a larger space that you're working with, and just switch it to a smaller area, just switch the brush out, that's all.
That makes sense. Do you have eyeliner on her right now as well?
I did a light smoky eyeliner underneath, not necessarily eyeliner pencil. What I did was use the same angled brush and a lighter shade eyeshadow. And if you can look up for me, please, Loco. And brushed it on underneath the lash line, so it gave a soft, smoky look instead of a harsh liner pencil look.
On the lid, is there no liner there?
No line on the lid. What we did was use mascara to enhance the lashes. I wanted to go for
That's all she has on mascara?
Only mascara, yeah, only mascara.
Girlfriend.
I'm telling you.
Leave now. Goodbye. We're done. Wow.
I know.
Are you the lucky one? Okay, that looks just terrific.
Yeah. This is her day face, pretty much ready to go. She has a little bit of time in the morning since she loves to get her sleep in the morning. So she goes for a quick, soft look. So this will be it for now. And what we're going to do is pop it up in a few minutes. That's what we're going to do.
Oh yeah, we're going to see the evening. Why don't you go ahead and start popping it up for us now?
Oh, definitely.
Give us a good smile. Great. So we can see, we're going to see a before and after a little bit later. So I want you to tell us just a little about you, because you have such a broad background in makeup, and you've done television and runway and all kinds of makeup.
Well, originally I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, if you hear my little accent.
Yes.
I'm from Trinidad. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and my career in makeup and hair started there. It started 23 years ago in Brooklyn. And I loved it. I knew that's what I wanted to do. I did not know I wanted to end up doing it for television or backstage or anything like that. I knew I wanted my own makeup line one day or something like that. And so I just went for it. I never gave up. And I moved to Atlanta 13 years ago and ended up working for CNN. And I worked on a few anchors there for 3 years. And after I built my clientele there, a great resume, it was really, really fun. And a position opened up at the Weather Channel, and I managed the hair and makeup department there for 7 years. And that was really fun. And I've worked on a couple celebrities during my time. I wrote a lot of news, news personalities, you know, I've worked on, and it's been really, really fun. And I've been in Augusta for going on 6 months now.
6 months. So now we're going to take a break, go to commercial. You're using more of the same color family.
Yes, ma'am. A little bit more.
Just a little heavier application.
A little heavier application.
Right.
We're sticking to the same color family. We're not changing out the colors.
Okay.
Which is more of a, I would say, a reddish brown tone.
Yes,
we're
really
working
pretty.
with right now.
Really nice.
And we're sticking to more of the outer corners of her eyes.
Okay. Well, everybody hang tight. We're going to check back in with Za and Loco a little bit later in the show and see the progress of this makeup. We're also going to talk briefly about eyebrows, and you're going to see an amazing transformation with the hair. Don't go away. There's much more Jennie to come right after the break. Still ahead on Jennie, the final performance of the Augusta Players' 72nd season, The Little Mermaid, is coming up this weekend. Get a sneak peek after the break. Back, everybody, and we are ready now for the reveal part of our makeover with Zavia Cisca and her model Loco. The evening glam look is it's basically heavier shadows, the same color family. Look at that dramatic lip. Xavier just went totally to the limit with that, and it looks fantastic. You're putting blue in there right now. Yeah, you're putting blue in there. It's blues and browns, really, really pretty. And you did an amazing job with those false eyelashes. They just make her eyes pop. How do you do the eyebrow? Did you fill in her brow some? Did you use a pencil in her brow or shadow?
I did. I actually filled it in with a pomade, a brow pomade. And I used an angled brush. I'm pretty popular. I love the angled brushes. I use it for the lips. I use it for the eyes. So for this one, I used the angled brush, and I did small brush strokes. Her eyebrows are pretty full, so you just kind of want to work it in wherever they are thinner. So hers were a little thinner on this side and on the ends, which most people's are. So we went ahead and filled it in right there. And applied the concealer to enhance it a lot more.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about, these brushes. Have you seen these oval brushes? I'm going to hold one up. It kind of reminds you of a toothbrush, but what I have found with these is that the hair, the bristles, nice hair, it's very, very dense. So your makeup goes on your face. The brush doesn't absorb it.
Not at all. No, these are one of the most popular brushes. They're heading in this direction. These are the future of brushes. It's here now.
All right.
So they're really dense, and you can use it as, they're non-transferable with products. So if I use it for a highlighter right now, I can use it right here as a highlighter and down her nose. And then I can also, without cleaning it, use it for her blush.
Wow.
And the color wouldn't transfer anything.
That is really cool.
It actually gives you a more blended, natural finish.
Well, we're going to see the finish in just a minute, but I want you to see what's going to happen. We're going to add a little hair, and I am just fascinated with this braided wig. And we're going to let you work your magic and get this wig on, Loco, and then we'll see the finished look. You promised us day to night, boy, did you deliver. The braided wig, that really sets the whole look off, doesn't it?
It does. It's one of my new additions to Zavia Beauty Boutique.
Right.
Our braided wigs. It's just a real convenient way with the summer really fastly approaching. You can take yourself from business to fun and daytime at night, or if you're going on a cruise, you can just throw it on just for something fun and different, just to be yourself and let out that inner goddess that you have laying inside of you.
Okay, inner goddess Loco, how do you feel? All right. Well, Xavier, Cisca, Ross, thank you so much for being here. Why don't you step over here with me, and let's let the camera get a really great tight shot now of Loco. Fantastic. Up next on Jennie.